Hello viewers, today we're going to attempt to get this old Carrier International Series air conditioner running again. This is a gigantic 27,500 BTU unit, and I believe we have a textbook capacitor failure. The fan, I think, ran. I can't remember now, it's been a while since the initial call, but I think the fan ran, but the compressor just made some funny noises. The capacitor is bloated on the bottom, so there's a good chance that it's experiencing some kind of a problem. The top is all coming off. I'm not really sure why that is, but this is dated 1988, February 1988, and it is a 45.5 capacitor, Icotron capacitor. It's a gigantic capacitor. Worked up until last summer, so very reliable, provided 3 decades of reliable service before it failed. I'm sure we'll get the PCB drama in the comments box. Oh no, it's got PCBs. Well, it worked for 3 decades. Your little non-PCB capacitor will be in the trash within 10 years. So I fail to see how using one of these for 30 years is better than throwing out 5 capacitors over the lifespan of this one. Whatever. I got this one to replace it with. This is the AMRAD capacitor. These are American made. Does it make a difference? I don't know. They all stink nowadays because no PCBs. So it will not last as long as the other one did. But it's made in USA, so it's the best of the options available. And it has the CPT for the hard start, which is nice. 45.5. So let's go ahead and get the wires changed over, and we'll see how it operates. I don't feel like trying to run it up with the old capacitor just because I think the wiring is kind of flaky now that I've manipulated it. Who knows what's touching where, whatever. Don't need no fuses going out tonight. So stuff hasn't come off of here in a long time, so it might be stuck. Let's see. That wasn't too bad. There was a lot of wires in here. So this is all the common here. This is ridiculous how many things are on here. I feel like half of these are just for the extra features, like the timer and stuff. We don't even need them probably. I don't think we're going to even be able to connect. Yeah, I don't think that we even need these. Well, see, we need this one though. I'm going to say that we don't need this. I'm going to try it without that one for now. This is common, and this is common. Yeah, I don't think that, oh, maybe I can fit all of those. Let's see. Nah, I'd have to do some kind of funny jump ring stuff. Oh, can I get it? Nah, I can't get a good connection, so we'll just leave that off for now. If the thing works, then we'll do something else. That is F for fan. And that is H for capacitor. I mean, H for capacitor. Duh. How about H for compressor? Capacitor spell. I don't like the way this is sitting on there. I want to move this to a different side of it. Get off. stick this on there like that. Okay. So there's that. That's the new capacitor. I'm just going to leave that up like that because I don't think that we're going to use it. The fan, I don't know if the fan's going to spin because the bottom is so rotted out that it's just doing funny stuff. You know, the chips of rust are going to get in there and whatever, and it's going to jam the blade up. But we'll see. I think it's in the off position now. I think we're in range of the thermostat. So let me grab my cord here. This is 220. I lose the heater for a minute, but here's my 220 cord, and plug it in here, and let's see what transpires. Hopefully nothing crazy transpires. Okay, nothing crazy so far. If I recall correctly, the first position is fan, and that's where we might have an issue. So let's see. Alright, looks copacetic. So that should be low fan. That should be low cool. And let's see if we can sit in the middle here. It's got a charge. You gotta be kidding me. That thing's gonna have a full charge in it. Guarantee it. Thermal thing here. It must be upstairs. Oh yeah, it's getting cold. It is getting cold. I'm gonna grab my thermostat. Can't find it. Oh, that needs a fan on now. Ice cold. Ice cold. There's a rust getting the fan. That's got to be blown out below freezing. That thing's quiet too, compared to the other that living room. It's quiet. I can't believe this thing works. That's crazy. The amount of rust that's on there, it's just running. It's running totally content. I think the thermostat's satisfied because the thing was in the airflow, but bottom line is it works. It absolutely works. And I'm a little bit surprised, I have to admit. I wasn't sure that this would have a charge. Well, that's pretty cool. Classic capacitor failure. Runs perfectly fine. And now I'm really aggravated that I don't have that front cover, because if I had the front cover, this would go upstairs in the living room. But I don't think I'm going to be able to get it. So, let's see if I can find that stinking temperature thing, and I'll put it back on and we get a reading. I found the temperature gauge, so I'll go ahead and plug this back in and we'll get a surface reading of the coil. See if it sounds healthier this time. No, not really. Starting temperature is 60. Show me a single modern unit that gets that cold. One single unit. Not doable. Oh man, I wish I had the front cover for this thing. .36 coming out of there, with 60 going in. It's working fine. It's got a full charge, even with all that rust. Full charge. Ice cold top to bottom. It hasn't leaked an ounce. Not 1 ounce is missing. Twenty-seven. 27. 27. 23. 23. This is quality stuff. You cannot get a machine like this anymore. They do not exist. degrees! This is unbelievable. And it's not icing up at all. Zero ice on there. It's got a full charge. This is unbelievable. $15 coming out of there with 60 going in. The delta on that is insane. And it's just satisfied because it's so cold coming out. This is incredible. I cannot believe this is running that good in the state of decay this machine is in. That is unbelievable. 15 degrees with 60 going in. That's unheard of. Well, I rest my case. These were some of the best air conditioners ever made. I want to do one more startup and shutdown. No fan, just compressor, so we can hear the refrigerant going through there, because when it shut down it was making some cool R22 sounds. Alright, here we go. Happy now. Well, that is really neat that this is still operating. It's a daggone shame I don't have the front cover. I'll ask about it again, but I'm pretty sure it probably just got tossed out. But if I can get the front cover, this is going in the living room. If I can't get the front cover, I'll put it here in the garage because the aesthetics don't really matter here in the garage. And I will do everything I possibly can to keep this around for as long as possible. It's severely decayed. There's no beating around the bush here. It's in deep stages of decay, but as long as it's willing to hold a charge, I'll keep it going. The only thing I don't know how to fix here I mean, the compressor is just floating around. It's not attached, so I don't know. Maybe Russ, if you're watching the video, you can give me some ideas on how to fix that, because I mean, there's nothing to weld to. The cover's gone. This is paper thin, so I don't know. I don't know what to do there, but I'll figure something out, and I will get this thing running.